In the glitzy world of Hollywood, actors are often seen as untouchable icons, living lives of luxury and fame. However, the reality is far more complex, with some stars finding themselves on the wrong side of the law. This video delves into the darker side of celebrity, exploring the stories of 15 actors who are currently rotting in jail. From shocking crimes to sensational trials, these cases reveal a stark contrast between their glamorous public personas and their troubled private lives. Michael Jace is famous in the movie The Shield. He was born on July 13, 1962. He was convicted in 2016 of murder. Michael Jace was officially convicted in 2016 and received a 40-year prison sentence after being sentenced in June of that year. In 2024, he'll be 61.
Prayer?
What? I've been on the job for 3 weeks. I didn't even know that guy.
Josh Duggar is famous in the show 19 Kids and Counting. Born on March 3, 1988, he was convicted in 2021 on charges of child molestation and possession of child abuse images. He admitted these crimes. In November 2021, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison with conditions of 5 years and 4 months and another 15 years of post-release supervision. In 2024, he'll be 36.
The premier conservative event in the country, and it's basically people coming together, a lot of people of faith, and people that understand what made America great and what's going to continue to.
Joseph Sun is famous in the movie Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. He was born on November 22, 1970. He was convicted in 2011 of kidnapping and raping a woman in California in 1990. He was sentenced to life in prison in 2011 after being convicted of sin. In 2024, he'll be 53. Shannon Richardson is famous in the series The Walking Dead. Born on August 31, 1977, she was convicted in 2014 of sending threatening letters using alcohol powder to President Barack Obama and Senator Roger Wicker of Mississippi. She was convicted in 2014 and had to serve 18 years in prison. In 2024, she'll be 46.
Sending letters with ricin to the White House and other political offices. A federal judge gave Shannon Richardson the maximum sentence under her plea deal. She pleaded guilty in
Danny Masterson is famous for his role in That 70s Show. He was born on March 13, 1976 and was accused of forcibly sexually assaulting 3 women in the 2000s. However, in June 2022, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison for the crimes. In 2024, he'll be 48.
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing.
Amy Locane is famous in the movie School Ties. She was born on December 19, 1971. She was convicted in 2013 of driving under the influence and causing a fatal traffic accident. She was sentenced to 3 years in prison and conditionally released in June 2020 after serving more than 2 years. In 2024, she'll be 52. Jen Sha rose to fame on the TV show The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She was born on October 4, 1973 and was sentenced to 6.5 years for a conspiracy to commit wire fraud. In 2024, she'll be 50 years old.
Bond.
The cash.
Yes, the cash.
It's still just like the whole experience is like surreal, you know?
Joe Exotic was made famous in the documentary Joe Exotic, Here Kitty Kitty. He was born on March 5, 1963 and was convicted in January 2020 on charges of animal abuse and attempted murder. He received a 22-year prison sentence in January 2020. In 2024, he'll be 61.
I am the tiger trainer, I am the pizza cook, I am the burger cook. I do most of social marketing and I love every bit of what I do.
Drew Drexel is famous in the show American Ninja Warrior Jr. Born on January 6, 1989, he was convicted in 2021 on charges related to child sexual abuse. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced in December 2021. He'll be 35 years old in 2024.
Well, now the pressure is on. If he falls this time, his season is over. Drew had a perfect record on stage 1 in Vegas until that fall early.
Harvey Weinstein is famous in the movie Pulp Fiction. Born on March 19, 1952, he was convicted in 2020 on charges related to sexual assault and sex crimes. He was sentenced to 23 years in prison for sexual assault after being convicted in March 2020. In 2024, he'll be 72.
Cameras that you have, even the ones shooting this interview, it's so inexpensive to make even a small little short film that, forget the screenplay, which is...
William Hayden is famous in the movie The Outsider. He was born on June 24, 1965. In 2020, he was sentenced to prison for sexual harassment and sexual assault against children. He received a prison sentence in Texas, USA. In 2024, he'll be 58.
Damn, there's got to be a way. If I can get it done, I think I'll be looking at about 2,500, right?
Ragan Grandam is famous in the series Riverdale. He was born on May 12, 1998 and was sentenced to life in prison for killing his mother in 2020. In 2024, he'll be 26.
He did it. To protect me, but it wasn't him.
Grandam had been acting since he was 6. This was his last gig, appearing on...
Colin Walker is famous in the movie Superfly and Kings. He was born on March 28, 1995. He was convicted in 2020 of intentionally causing harm or injury to a child. He was sentenced to life imprisonment in June 2020. In 2024, he'll be 29 years old.
Hey, want some mini? Straight. Alright, look, I'm in the cut if you need me, alright?
Zara Fei is famous in the movie Doctor Strange. She was born on May 10, 1984. In 2016, she was sentenced to 8 years in prison after being convicted of sexually abusing a 15-year-old girl. In 2024, she'll be 40 years old. Avery is famous in the movie Minamata. Born on December 5, 1986, he was arrested and convicted in April 2021 for investment fraud. He defrauded investors by forging film distribution contracts for personal gain. Avery received a 20-year prison sentence after pleading guilty. In 2024, he'll be 37.
He was my brother, and he was one hell of a soldier. Everything he did, work, school.
What do you think about the 15 actors who are currently rotting in prison? And who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.